What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at striker Neuer, the 94 rated goalkeeper turned striker, just shy of 1 million coins. He's a 5-star, 4-star now, 6'4" in height. He can be left wing, left mid, centre forward striker, and they've definitely upped the stats. Obviously there is no real comparison to stats because obviously he's a goalkeeper. They have given him a few traits, even though he has kept a few of his last ones as well. Goalkeeper long throw, rushes out for goal, but he has got leadership, finesse, power header, and outside of the foot as well. So a few nice ones, to be fair to him. We tried Rudiger last week, and obviously I had to get the striker this week. If you want to try the loan out before potentially purchasing this card, he will obviously drop down in price naturally, but in general, you can go and win one Shapeshifter Cup. Check out the video if you want to know how to do that, and you will get yourself a 10-game loan for Neuer. Now the question is, how will he do in champs? I'd like to tell you about skycoach.gg. They offer many features within the FIFA franchise, from FIFA coins to FIFA weekend league boosts, from trusted sellers, pro players, and are the best prices on the market currently. They have fast delivery, high quality services, lots of games, and also a cashback program. The more coins you buy, the more eligible you are for cashback options. So if you want to buy FIFA coins at the best price, click the link in the description of this video. It will be active promo code for 10% discount from my subscribers. All you have to use is the code JT11 at the checkout to receive this bonus. On to the video. We've got the big German up front. Let's see what we can get with him. It just looks so weird, him not being a striker. A goalkeeper, in fact. Feels actually a little bit agile there. We'll kind of see him in a second when we go through, but genuinely didn't feel terrible straight off the bat, which is always nice. I do think they've got that balance between bringing a goalkeeper or a centre-back into the role of somebody who needs to be that little bit more agile, and they've done pretty well so far with them. Into Neuer, and finds himself his first goal. Salah doing most of it. It was just a tap in, but Neuer has one on the books. And again, let's see what we can get. Genuinely doesn't... It's not necessarily... Well, every time I talk about how good he feels on the ball, he loses it, but that is just generally down to this guy pressing very, very hard straight away, and obviously his team is star-studded, genuinely. I never thought the first game in champs could be so good. De Bruyne, Rashford, oh, good take from Neuer. Powering through all the way. It's not very eye-pleasing. He's somehow managed to. Can we get a ball across? It stung one into the box there. Not bad, the pace side of him. I could get behind, to be honest. Good bit of acceleration. Good feet from Neuer. We've got a little bit of pace in him. What can we find here? Keeper's out, and we tried to win the penalty. Would love Neuer to take his penalty as well. Onto his foot. Oh, only if we could have got that shot off. 4-star weak foot's going to be still relatively okay. Like I say, finishing wise, we've not really tested that long shot out just yet, so we'll save the judgment just yet. We've scored one tap in, and obviously he's got a bit of lengthy element, I believe, into him, so we'll have a look at that as well. Obviously that is the kind of the big thing for him. We've got a power header on him, and that could have been a beautiful header if we managed to get it into him. Good pass from Neuer. Obviously having the 5-star skill moves is always going to make him somewhat appealing. Can we go across goal? Over him! Okay, we're using a bit of mechanics there. Again, I'm not kind of raising too much judgment of shooting just yet, because obviously that one, we know full well Travellas and kind of lob shots do necessarily work really well in this game, regardless of the player. As long as they obviously have quite a bit of finishing, that's all you kind of need for that. We try and flick it round him. Bit of physicality vibes as well, being 6'4". He's not going to be the weakest player on the pitch. What's his 96? You're going to have a bit of muscle on him as well, which is always nice. There it is. Can we get that second touch? Oh, I was hoping he was going to slide. Would have made life easier. Flicks it into Dalglish. Left foot across. Pull it back. Get the little finish. And that is KDB managing to get that. Good work from Neuer again up front. Most definitely having a better reception off the bat from him compared to Rudiger. But again, it might have been Rudiger who I played against and just naturally how I was using him. I've obviously managed to get... Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, he's gone. He knew it. He knew it. Good feet from him from kickoff. Again, he's got that little bit of agility on him, which works so well. We find Salah. And again, looking for the 1-2. There it is. Oh, it's beautiful. Neuer, don't screw this up. Keeper's out. Little dink, and Neuer finds the back of the net again. There's just something really satisfying with scoring with a keeper. Even if he's not a keeper, we know he's a keeper. And again, can we go with a little bit? Oh, that's a good take. It's a very, very good defensive stand. He knew I was going to go that way. Good take from Neuer. Looking for... Oh, I was looking for a Saka ball. Tries to find Theo. A little bit of creativity from him. Oh, imagine. There is no way that he scores a free kick. I don't think he's got much free kick accuracy. We've got a bit of curve and power, to be honest. No accuracy, but we've got the power. Oh, he's moved the keeper as well. What do we reckon? Reckon about there for a power shot? Move the keeper. Ooh, we're not that far off, you know. Obviously, the free kick accuracy, it would be a long shot. Imagine that, Neuer compared to a Shapeshifter Mahrez shots. Obviously, taking shots left, right, and centre to be on that board, but it's amazing to see the comparison. Oh, there it is. Keep running, Theo. What are we doing? Down the line. Bit of lengthiness from him into Theo. We can see him back there. We're not going to get it. Oh, we nearly did. Oh, lovely play from Saka. Neuer just being the little vessel. We just couldn't push it anymore. See if we can find something in a tackle from Neuer there. Seems to be all across that attacking line, which is absolutely spot on from a striker. Obviously, he is very much of the bullier nature, even though I must admit the pace, especially with the lengthy, you can tell it reminds me very much of like the Harry Kane-esque pace. It's not necessarily great over long distance, but a short distance burst is absolutely spot on for him. Looking for this little 1-2, he can hold up as well, which is again another excellent kind of attribute that he's got. 96 physicality is no joke, as well as then being 6'4". Very very good physical presence from the card. An absolute solid striker. In terms of price, we're looking at now 960, so he is dropping a little bit. In terms of Rudiger, he managed to go to 543. He was a 4-star, 5-star as well. I would say that it's almost like a gimmick card. He's not going to be the best striker on the game. It's just naturally not going to happen. But in terms of Neuer, I must admit, very, very impressed. I think they've got him absolutely perfect with this. Obviously, it is hard to change the difference between a goalkeeper and outfield player, so I'm glad that they've managed to really nail it down, especially when we saw that we were going to get players from outfield in net and obviously vice versa. So another big one, and I think Czech is meant to be coming as well as a shapeshifter outfield player. More than likely we'll see him as a winger or maybe a striker. Who knows, maybe even a cam or centre mid might be kind of a shout for him. But I do think Neuer was absolutely spot on. I was completely right with the engine, just to keep him in that controlled element. Obviously you can go for that. If you wanted to go out and out lengthy, then obviously you want to choose something else. We've got Hawk as the next option, which I can imagine will keep him that little bit more lengthy. But I was going for more agility balance side of stuff to really kind of keep him in that sort of zone, and I think it worked just fine. You could argue between the two. If you'd prefer to keep him lengthy, then obviously that would work as well. But I do think the card all round is a nice card as something different. It's not necessarily an Mbappe, a Messi, a Pele, but what he brings is really good. In terms of Bundesliga strikers, I know you've got, is it Kolo I want to say, is the one that I'm thinking, 92. Kolo Muane. You also have Nkunku, Mane. Obviously, then you go a bit more up the field into like the Royces. So he puts himself relatively high on the list, to be fair to him. For maybe 500k, I'd consider it. 1 million coins for him, I don't think I would. There's so many players between like 300 to 600 that you could get that are exceptional strikers. He's a good striker, but I'm not going to want him to win the game for me every single game, because I feel like if you went against an elite level opponent, you are going to get squashed quite quickly. But he does have them elements of pace, physicality side, great shooting, and a bit of passing that can get him by in them sort of matches. I'd say a solid 9.5. A 10 for what they've done creativity wise for it. Naturally, having a goalkeeper as a striker, it's just something so different. So let me know down below what you think about him. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.